Welcome to Superior Sunrise. Grab a cup of coffee and tag along as we bring you industry news and happenings from across our great nation, or as we sit down with interesting folks with a story you need to hear. Our experts will explain what's going on in today's market, and as always, the best quality cattle will be offered at our upcoming auction. It's going to be a superior day. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning and welcome to Superior Sunrise. I'm Kirby Schnorr in for Katie Kaufman. It's another great morning here at Superior as we have wonderful guests here to interview. As always, I'll start off the show with world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings to give you a brief market report. Later in the show, we'll interview all our wonderful guests and visit with some of our Superior family. We'll wrap up the show with the one and only world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade to preview what we have to offer in today's auction. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, and I'm glad you joined us.
It's going to be Superior is the most comprehensive livestock marketing service in the industry, serving both buyers and sellers. Superior's success and growth is the result of its reputation for honesty, integrity, and a deep desire to provide our customers with absolute satisfaction. Contact us at 800-422-2117 and find out why we're America's leader in livestock marketing.
Are you looking for quality commercial replacement females with great genetics? Well, look no further. Thursday, October 24th, join Superior Livestock for the Superior Select Commercial Replacement Female Auction live on RFD-TV at 1 p.m. Central. Superior is excited to offer such a select group that will truly enhance your operation. For more information, contact your Superior Livestock representative or visit us online at superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome to Superior Sunrise. With me now is world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings. Charlie, how are you?
Very good, very good. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Now, tell me about the overnight and what do you expect from today's auction?
You know, we kind of look at that overnight corn and we see it dipping a little bit lower. Again, 3 to 10 lower here through the overnight. Look for the opening to be about the same. With that Midwest corn harvest well underway through there and lots of corn being piled up and stacked in different places, we look for that corn to be a little cheaper and lots of optimism in the feeder's eyes. If we look at the feeder cattle, we see those out front futures. I look for them to go to 170 and maybe higher, if you will, on the numbers. But I think with the optimism that's out there, we're going to see a very active market once again today. These feeder cattle, we're going to set all-time highs once again.
Well, that's good news to hear then. Thank you for joining me today, Charlie.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
Follow Superior Livestock to Tennessee for the annual National Cattlemen's Beef Association Convention and Trade Show. Stop by Superior's booth 1184 to visit with Superior representatives. Sit down and watch a Superior livestock auction on site. And of course, talk the cattle business with folks from coast to coast. Mark it down February 4th through the 7th in Nashville. Superior will see you there.
A rep for Superior Livestock for the last 25 years. I like to use the country page because it gives me advantage to sell these cattle for immediate delivery. Right after the first year, I started putting more and more cattle on there because the feeders and backgrounders in Montana and places wanted an outlet for those cattle in between the sales, and I've gotten along excellent with the program.
That's one thing that kind of sets the base for the country page is hard work, dedication, and when we get an upswing in the market, we really need to get these cattle traded. The country page is the way to go.
These are exciting times here at New Holland Agriculture. It's no secret that dealers define who we are. This group of energized businessmen are delivering like never before. And what are they delivering? New products, service, and equipment for people with field smarts just like you.
As ranchers, we're always keeping an eye on what good old Mother Nature's given or taken from our cattle's forage base. It's a guessing game we all play as to if key minerals are actually getting into our cows or not. Well, no more games for this rancher as of right now. Right Now Mineral, that is. It comes color-coded in emerald, bronze, gold, or onyx. It's a design system for year-round intake and features superior all-weather technology, so your hard-earned money just isn't blowing in the wind. It's the right time for Right Now Mineral.
Welcome back. Now joining me is new Superior family member Rachel Mitchell. Rachel traveled from a couple different states, but the last state she traveled from was Colorado. Rachel, you're not new to the agriculture industry, but tell us about yourself.
Yeah, well, I actually moved to Texas this summer with my husband, Jeremy. He accepted a position with the Alvarado Veterinary Clinic here in Texas, and we came from Colorado, where I'd been working for Colorado Livestock Association for 5 years, as well as Colorado Pork Producers Council. So definitely, love the agriculture industry and love working with our producers of all types, dairy producers, cattle ranchers, cow-calf producers, et cetera. So prior to that, I lived in Washington State. That's where my family lives currently. And I do have some roots in Texas. I actually grew up outside of Bryan College Station on a cow-calf operation. So it's great to be back in Texas. I definitely love it here. I'm definitely a warm-blooded person, so I love the weather, and great to be working with Superior and all of you here. So.
Well, I know we're glad to have you. And I know yesterday you and I were walking outside and I said, man, it's so hot. And you said, no, I just love it here. And I'm like, I guess that is a big change from Colorado. But working in the same office with you, and last time I was speaking with Kelly, I know you guys are working really hard on something. You want to tell us about that?
Sure. Kelly Keller and I are working hard on our upcoming Appaloosa World Sale that's going to be during the Appaloosa World Show on October 30th. So we've got, just a little bit of something for everyone. If you're an Appaloosa person or you're just looking for a great horse, we really have a little bit of everything. We've got some great color in the sale, also some great yearlings and brood mares, some performance horses, halter horses. So we are really looking forward to a great sale. And if anyone out there wants to get registered, they can visit superiorlivestock.com to register. They can also call us here at the office for more information at 800-431-4452.
Perfect. Yeah. I know I'm working up there with you, and you guys are just busy, and we've gotten so many phone calls. We've got so many horses sent in, not only for the Appaloosa sale, but also our Superior Family Horse Sale. So if you are in need to register a horse or get a buyer's number for it, you might be close to registering horses, correct?
For the SLA horse sale, we're still taking some last minute consignments. So if anyone out there's got a great, under saddle ranch type horse, we're happy to see what you've got. And we've also got some great horses lined up for that as well. So definitely would be something to register for and not miss.
Well, that's great. You guys just give Rachel a call. But before I let Rachel go, I want Rachel to tell you what she did in college. She was an avid volleyball player, weren't you, Rachel?
Oh, I was. Yeah, actually, my freshman year, I played volleyball for Colorado State University. So go Rams. I know they're doing really, really well this year. So that's a little shout out to my volleyball girls there. So.
Well, I know we have a couple of sports enthusiasts here in this office, and along with Rachel, Landry also played sports, so I'm a little intimidated by you guys. Rachel's got the height, and Landry's so strong, but it's been fun getting to know you, and I'm glad you're here, and I enjoy working with you, and thank you for joining me today, Rachel.
Thanks, Kirby. It's a pleasure to work with you as well.
Thank you. The National Beef Ambassador Program fits well into the history and challenges of our beef community. This program is funded in part by the Beef Checkoff, and its consumers are doing their best to advocate for our industry. Our very own Katie Kaufman was a judge at this prestigious event.
A total of 34 contestants ranging from 12 to 21 years of age from across the country competed at the 2014 National Beef Ambassador Competition in Fayetteville, Arkansas. In an all-day competition, competitors were judged in categories ranging from consumer outreach to a 10-minute media interview. And if you're thinking, how tough could the questions really be about beef advocacy? Think again. Health, environment, animal welfare, and most importantly, safety were the core of the interview. Questions like, do livestock feed additives like beta-agonists cause animal welfare problems? Are genetically modified crops unhealthy to feed cattle? Were just a few of the lengthy interview process. The National Beef Ambassador Program is overseen by the American National Cattlewomen's Association and funded by the Beef Checkoff. In addition, state beef councils also play a supporting role throughout the United States. Sarah Bonenkamp, Executive Director of the American National Cattlewomen, is not only passionate about making a difference in the industry, but how the millennial generation plays an integral part into the future of beef advocacy.
The National Beef Ambassador Program is an elite contest for youth across the country who are passionate about beef. They come to this contest in effort to be selected as a person that gets to travel across the country and speak on behalf of producers. They're contestants who just love the beef community, they love to be an advocate, and they want to know that they've got what it takes.
Arizona, California, Ohio, Tennessee, and Texas prevailed as the winners of the 2014 National Beef Ambassador Contest. Tori Summey, Emma Morris, Sierra Jepson, Rachel Walters, and Justana Von Tate will appear at consumer events, in classrooms, and visit online and elsewhere about the beef industry and misconceptions, as well as educate peers and mealtime decision makers about beef nutrition, cattle care, safety, and more. For more information, visit the team online at nationalbeefambassador.org. Join Superior Livestock at the 18th Annual World Championship Ranch Rodeo November 7th through the 10th in Amarillo, Texas. If you're looking for edge-of-your-seat action, look no further. Ranch hands from across the country will vie for the world title. Be sure to stop by Superior Livestock's booth inside the trade show to watch live auctions happening that fun-filled weekend. We'll see you there.
Express Ranches, located in Yukon, Oklahoma, is ranked as the largest seed stock producer in the United States by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Express Ranches currently has 5 production sales year-round. Let Express be your destination for your next herd sire or foundation female. Call Express today for more information, and we'll see you at the next sale.
Welcome back. Now with me is Superior President Danny Jones. Danny, how are you this morning?
Doing great, Kirby.
Good. I know we all have been talking about this quite a bit, but we're really excited for our first annual Superior Select Replacement Female Auction.
Yes, consignments have gone really well. We have a large number of consignments already in, and I'd like to say that all the advertising that's out has the sale starting at 1 o'clock. You might make a note that we're probably going to have to move that time a little earlier, probably 10 or 11. We'll get that out soon. But the number of consignments coming in and has caused the time to move forward a little. So
now, can you tell us a little bit about the consignments and how many we have consigned?
we have a great variety of high quality consignments, Kirby. We have a lot of bred heifers. We have bred cows. We have some pairs. We have some open heifers. Just a real good variety. Real pleased with the consignment so far.
Well, I know everyone around the office is really excited about it. I know you're excited about it. We're all really excited about this because it's our first year, and we wanted to get this started. And why do you feel like this is something good for Superior?
Well, I think it's good for Superior because it's good for the industry. Replacement of the nation's cow herd is about to get underway, and we feel like with the access that Superior has with the high quality genetics across the country to make load lots of replacement females available nationwide and expose those females to a nationwide market. We're just think it's a great opportunity for producers and to rebuild their herds in a way that allows them to perhaps speed up getting to where they want to be with their herd rather than simply holding heifers back. It allows them to move up in time in accomplishing their goals.
Well, I know we're looking forward to it and seeing all the consignments that are being offered on this sale. If you are in need of a buyer's number, which we were talking about, make sure to log on to superiorlivestock.com or give us a call here at 800-422-2117. If you have a buyer's number already, but this requires just a whole new, we're looking for anybody who's looking to, buy with Superior and looking for into this auction. Thank you for joining me today, Danny.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll be right back after this.
Join Superior Productions as we team up with the 2013 World Championship Appaloosa Show and broadcast their World Appaloosa Sale live October 30th at 6 p.m. Central on SuperiorClickToBid.com. Log on to view live streaming video of the great horses being offered in the sale and have the ability to bid and buy through Superior Productions. For more information and to register as a buyer, call us today or visit us online at SuperiorLivestock.com.
A rep for Superior Livestock for the last 25 years. I like to use the country page because it gives me an advantage to sell these cattle for immediate delivery. Right after the first year, I started putting more and more cattle on there because the feeders and backgrounders in Montana and places wanted an outlet for those cattle in between the sales, and I've gotten along excellent with the program.
That's one thing that kind of sets the base for the country page is hard work, dedication, and when we get an upswing in the market, we really need to get these cattle traded. The country page is the way to go.
Try it for 60 days and let's see the difference it'll make in your animal.
When you have an all-in-one feed, it makes all the difference in the world.
It's been a very good product for us.
But my chickens are really great layers, and I think that's because of how I feed them. They look more complete, they fill out really well.
You get exceptional gain, you get exceptional growth.
It does make a difference that we can see, day in and day out.
Take the 60-day challenge and save up to $55 on Purina feed. Sign up at purinadifference.com.
These are exciting times here at New Holland Agriculture. Great tractors, awesome combines, incredible hay tools, and even an award-winning self-propelled sprayer. Innovative products, and a renewed commitment to people who really appreciate field smarts. Sounds like someone like you, doesn't it?
Well, welcome back. And now with me is Joe Neard from Temple Tag, a company that has been in business for over 56 years.
Yes, ma'am. We're a Texas-based company with a plant down in Temple, Texas, a couple hours south of here. We were actually founded in 1957 right there in Temple and still make our tags there today. We've got about 48 employees and 15 sales reps nationwide. We kind of strive to have a superior product and and service to back it up with it. So with that, we've kind of excelled to be a leader in the animal ID industry. And beyond that, we've grown to have a large market share of the feeder tag business and have rapidly expanded our business into the stocker, cow-calf, and dairy markets as well.
I know yesterday you and I were talking, and you said you're a part of the feed yard division as well as the dairy division. Can you expand on that?
Yes, ma'am. We've got 3 individuals throughout the center of the U.S. that cover the majority of the feed yard business, where our plant and their efforts there and ours in the field with our hot stamp machines and service behind those have gained a large market share of that. And then we've expanded into the dairy division as well, from our 2-piece tag line for our electronic ID as well into the parlors, and a tag that's built for the lifetime of the animal.
Okay, and for those who don't know the purpose of the tag, can you tell us what that is?
Yes, ma'am. We built a tag specifically for the Superior Select program that is going to be used to identify females into that program with superior genetics that we believe will bring a value in their marketing.
And you want to tell us how the tag works?
Yes, ma'am. So what we have here with it is it'll have a lot number and a sequential number within that lot, and after the sale, we ship those out to the corresponding locations to match up to those heifers to identify them as part of the program.
And so you're working with Superior Livestock on the Superior Select Female Auction, and you want to tell us about your relationship with Superior?
We're very excited about our relationship with Superior. As I said, we're expanding rapidly into the cow-calf sector, so it's a good opportunity for us, and we're excited to work with you.
Well, I know we're excited to have you, and like I just spoke with Danny Jones, we're excited about this auction, and we're thankful that you guys are helping us with this. And I'm glad you came here to join me. I know you knew Rachel in the office because you're from Colorado. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe?
I actually grew up in western Nebraska and have worked for Temple for 10 years now, and we live in Windsor, Colorado, and with my wife and 2 kids.
Well, thank you for joining me today on the show, Joe.
Thank you much.
We'll be back right after this.
It's already time to get your horses ready for the annual Superior Fall Horse Auction. Mark your calendars for Saturday, November 9th, live on RFD-TV, as Superior brings you the finest ranch, rope, barrel, and trail horses, and of course, the all-around performance horses. If you have a horse who deserves to be marketed on national television, the consignment deadline is October 1st. For more information, log on to superiorlivestock.com.
Are you looking for quality commercial replacement females with great genetics? Well, look no further. Thursday, October 24th, join Superior Livestock for the Superior Select Commercial Replacement Female Auction live on RFD-TV at 1 p.m. Central. Superior is excited to offer such a select group that will truly enhance your operation. For more information, contact your Superior Livestock representative or visit us online at superiorlivestock.com.
What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
Reputation, integrity, creativity. What's in our name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
The industry-leading livestock marketing company that focuses on its roots, serving the cattle industry for over 25 years. We grew out of a need and blossomed into a leader. We understand that a name means far more than just some words on a page. It's character and history. It's lifelong endeavors. It's your identity. What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction. Market your cattle the superior way.
Now with me is the one and only world champion auctioneer, Ralph Wade. Ralph, how are you?
I'm great. Good morning to you. It's good to be back with you here this morning.
I really enjoy it, and I really like to say that. Katie said, oh, give him a hard time and say that. It's always fun to do that, but it's always fun to be with you, Ralph.
It's always fun to be here, and it's always great, especially this time of year. This is probably one of my favorite times, and coming down. I love the fall. And, come down through this country and driving down yesterday and seeing everybody. Tractors running everywhere, people farming. They're getting that corn crop out of the fields and getting their wheat crop in. And, it's just a great time of the year. And, of course, it's always good to come down and see you.
Well, thank you. And it is. I love the fall time. It's my favorite time of the year, too. I'm waiting for it to be fall here in Texas. I know you said driving down here. It's kind of getting that way. It's been a little chilly, but I'm ready for it to be cold.
Trees are starting to turn a little bit, up our way, but not the full deal at all yet, But yes, the mornings are crisp and, and like cooling off. And I'll tell you what, after this summer, as humid as it was across Oklahoma, I was tired of sweating anyway.
I agree with you. I know we have a few things to go over before we get to preview what we have to offer in today's auction. The first thing being, since I was speaking with Danny and Joe, we want to remind everybody about the Superior Select Replacement Female Auction. It will be October 24th, but that date, the time might be pushed back. But if you're in need of a buyer's number, make sure to call us at 800-422-2117. And then we also want to send our thoughts and prayers to those affected by the storm in South Dakota and the surrounding regions.
Oh, I'll tell you, it's been just devastating. I've had the opportunity when I lived in Colorado, to see those spring storms and what they could do. But, I guess this is the first time that I can remember that anything as devastating as what's going on in western South Dakota and up through that region, it's just devastating what has happened. And when they go to talking about 100,000 cattle plus that have died in this storm, and those ranchers out there and what they must be going through, some of them losing as much as 75, 80, 90% of their herd in this deal. I mean, it's just it's just mind-boggling when you think about how tough it is, and those men are ranchers, those people are ranchers and families out there that's been there for generations, and it's just got to be devastating to them.
I know Katie and I spent some time talking with Ted Thompson a little bit about it, and we talked about the devastation like you just mentioned, and this is their livelihood, this is how they make their living, this is everything to them, and the storm just came by surprise a little bit to them, and it just hit them hard.
Yeah, it was, it wasn't predicted. This was one of those that comes along and it's not supposed to be that bad and starts out raining, and then, as I understand, turned to freezing rain and ice, and then it turned into the snow, and snow up to 3 to 4 foot, in areas. And, of course, on top of that, you got 60, 70-mile-an-hour winds, and, the drifts, the cattle drift with it. They, they move with that wind and just keep drifting, and they get to a fence, and they pile up, and then they're covered up by the snow and the drift, and there you go. I mean, it's just, it was one of Mother Nature's things that we don't like to see, but we live by it. Those ranchers out there have lived with it for years, but to have this sneak up on them like that, I mean, usually they have an opportunity to be prepared. It's wintertime. The spring storms, usually they know they're coming. They can tell about them, but something like this time of year just totally caught them off guard.
Yeah, and it is sad, and while our thoughts and prayers are with them, I have this paper in my hand because I wanted to mention that 3 South Dakota organizations have combined efforts to establish the Rancher Relief Fund with the Black Hills Area Community Foundations to provide support and assistance to ranchers affected by this blizzard. If you want to donate or help in any way, you can mail checks to Black Hills Community Area Foundation, percentage South Dakota Rancher Relief Fund, P.O. Box 231, in Rapid City, 57709. Make your checks payable to Rancher Relief Fund. And if you have any questions about that, please give us a call here at Superior, and we can reiterate that address to you so you can help out because it's much needed in those areas.
Yeah, you bet, Kirby. And the other thing, too, that everybody knows, our government's shut down, our Department of Agriculture, and I have read things and have been have found out that they've shut off any relief. I mean, they're not even talking. There's nobody to even talk about it. So they're out there by themselves, and we've got to help them. That's all there is to it. And they're our neighbors, our friends, they're stewards of the land, and they deserve our help from us other cattlemen that have we've been very lucky. We've had a great summer. We've had great grass and everything, and there's worlds of hay in our country for those of it that we can send up there. I mean, we rolled up everything that you could roll up in Oklahoma, and so we need to be helping them. I mean, there's no question about it, and whatever it takes, we'll do it.
Like you said, they're stewards of the land. They're a part of our family. They're a part of the industry. And whatever we can do to help, most definitely, we need to reach out a helping hand.
You bet. You bet. There isn't any question about it. And, and one of the things that really caught them, some people don't understand maybe, but, there were a time of year there in South Dakota when the cattle were still out. I mean, they were not, in the spring storms and that, they've got them up where they're calving, in the wintertime, they've got them in their winter pastures. They caught them, out in their pastures. There was no protection.
Yeah, and, to move on a little bit now we have a couple things to mention, just the Superior Select, like I mentioned, but the Superior Family Horse Sale. But I know you need to get down there to the auction, so let's preview what we have to offer in today's auction.
Hey, Kirby, we're going to be starting out, of course, with our Holsteins. We got a few, one lot of jerseys on there, straight jerseys, and then we'll be right on to our Region 3, 4, 5, and 6 yearling steers, and then we go, and I think there's about 7,500 of them, about 3,800, I believe it is, on the heifers, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 region. Then we go to Region 1 and 2 and sell our yearling steers and our yearling heifers, and then we'll move right on to the calves in that area. We'll sell the weaned calves in 1 and 2, and then the calves on cows in 1 and 2, and then we're going to come back down to Region 3, 4, 5, and 6 and sell the calves on cows. Then we're going to head down to Florida, and we'll start on our weaned calves in Florida, and then come back up to the Region 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the weaned calves, and wind it up with the bred stock at the end. And don't forget that bred stock sale coming up the 24th. Again, over 10,000 they tell me we're going to have on that sale. Great lineup, and they're sifting through them, and they're all going to be good.
If you can't tell, we're excited about that. We've talked about that a lot on the show. But before Ralph gets down there to sell the first lot, if you're in need of a buyer's number, please give us a call at 800-422-2117. And if you would, please stand and join us for the singing of our national anthem.